Hello everyone, I'm AussieJTV and we're back with some more Ancient Legacy of Azul. So I played this a couple of days ago on the What If series and I thought, I didn't really give it the justice it deserved and it made me want to play more. So I played a little bit more off camera actually and I realised I'd unlocked the second character here, the Azul Mancer, and I also managed to get to stage 3. And I don't know if this is actually true, but I think I've worked out maybe some strategies to this game, or at least some very basic ones until people like data mine the game and work out the best thing to do in all sorts of situations. So anyway, I'm just going to dive straight in, but basically it's similar to the previous character in that you have one move which is sort of a standard attack. It's not close range though, it's long range. Then you have like a wall of fire that goes off in an area. Then you have your dash like you had in all your other ones, and then finally you have almost like a mortar shell or an artillery strike, probably is a more accurate term. And basically what I found is basically just go fast normally. I don't know if it's just because this character only has ranged weapons, but I found it easier to sort of complete the first couple of bosses because I could just sort of spam. I didn't even necessarily have to be facing the same direction. Now what's interesting, I haven't seen this before, the other thing I learned was there are Azul items, and these are the ones in purple. And it basically says if you want to win the game, you need to have at least one Azul item. So I think, even though I said we're going to go fast, I've never had one before, so I really want to see if we can get that. So we need 135 dust. I still haven't quite worked out how to get the gems. I'm not sure if this is a gem, so it's like pay 135 to get an upgrade to a gem. What you will find is that when we get to the second stage, or at least once we've beaten the first boss, there will be a shop. So you have the option of buying some items for gems, some items for dust, and basically whichever one you think is going to be better for you. So at the moment I'm just sort of trying to explore, trying to get rid of most of the things and see if we can get some upgrades. I'm sort of banking on being able to get to that 135 gold, and also being able to kill this would be really good for us as well. Unfortunately, we haven't got a really nice, even... I was hoping we'd have somewhere where you could just sort of stand in a line and keep spamming out spells like this. This looks a bit better for us. Because basically, we die very quickly with this character if we get hit. So, that's given us that upgrade, and this, I believe, is a chance to cripple. I'm still not sure what cripple is. I think it slows down your movement. Well, it slows down the enemy's movement speed, I should say. But apart from that, I'm not sure. We've got 125 gems. I feel like it was 145 that we needed. Or 175, I can't remember. I should remember, really. So let's see if we can get to the end of this side of the map. And it looks like that, actually, I've never seen two of these on the same stage. We might as well do it. And as you can see, I'm just sort of trying to combo my Q and R whenever they're off cooldown, so that the AoE spells, and then whenever enemies get close, I will quickly switch to cast my leap, and then only occasionally will I actually use my main attacking spell, just because I don't really... 3 seconds left and I'm just not able to hit this last enemy. Did we get it? We did get it, right? Okay, good. Okay, so I really want to just get to the boss as fast as possible now. What I think I'm actually going to do, whether this is the right move or not, is I'm going to start the boss as soon as I get to it, and then I'm going to see if I can get that Azul item, which I've never seen before, as I'm en route and as I'm running away from it. So, here's the boss. Let's start that. Let's start killing these guys before he spawns. It seems to be the same boss every time, but I'm not complaining. He's a big enough dude and he's scary enough in his own right. So, as we are doing this, as I said, just can't cast the spells as they're off cooldown. The only reason I'm moving so far away from it is just because I'm conscious I want to pick up that upgrade. Oh, look at these dodges as well. I definitely found that it was a lot easier when not talking as the player. Everyone's probably like, no shit, Sherlock, of course that's how it works. But that's definitely what I found. So, conscious, can I even hit him from this far, or is there a maximum distance? It looks like I can just constantly hit him. So, keep hitting my spells like that. Keep teleporting away, and let's see if we can get the upgrade. Ooh, let's jump over. These things are always a bit of a nightmare for me. They seem really tanky from in front, and I'm not sure the best way to get around them. Do you know what I've just noticed? I think you can't buy any of these. I think I'll just be walking past all of the shops, these shops. I'm hopeful that once we kill this guy, we'll suddenly be able to buy from them again, because otherwise I'll be really annoyed if we missed the chance. And we could have just spent a little bit more time. I know that does make the enemies more powerful, but at least, we would have had a really big power spike ourselves if what the tooltips say are to be believed about how good these Azul items are. But as you can see, being all ranged makes it a lot easier to dodge these spells. And still do some damage, because I feel like when we were... Oh, that was the wrong button. Fortunately, I hope I don't die here, because that'd be really awkward after just saying how much easier it is. But yeah, I think in the previous character, because he didn't have that much range, what I found was really difficult was actually hitting. Because you could either choose to constantly dodge, or you can choose to constantly hit. And that was what was causing us problems. I'm wondering if... We do have a little bit of health regen, but it's not very much. It's Oh, that was not what we wanted to do. It's mainly these flyers that are causing us trouble, actually. And we lost. Okay, well, that's going to be a quick restart there. I'm really sorry about that. I feel like I do have what it takes to be able to play this game reasonably well, at least off camera. So we should just keep trying it. We're going to get a good run at some point. I went straight in for this because I thought, what's the worst that can happen? Worst comes to worst is we're going to die quickly, or we're not going to be able to do this in time. But it'd be nice to get the buff as soon as we can. This will help us with all of the other bits. So they definitely do seem to be taking a bit longer to kill than I would hope, but we're nearly there. Hopefully we get just enough time to finish them all. Please be in time. Please be in time. I don't think we did it in time because I don't see anything that dropped out of here. So maybe that was a bit of greed trying to go for it straight away at the start of the game. But let's keep moving through. We do have quite a lot of money, so maybe we could buy one of these upgrades. I might save for this one, actually. But let's use this first. These are little slots that give you just a little bit of bonus dust. And okay, so I've worked out this Pray for the Gods, which is what we used before. We were very lucky last time that we only got positive effects. In this one, it just gave a mutation straight away. So to be absolutely honest, this is already looking like quite a tough run. At least to me, as in my noob-like brain, it's not played too much of this game. But we're going to still go ahead, see if we can get anything good as we move along here, and then maybe just fight the boss. Even though I've got like no upgrades, I'm like, the sooner we fight the boss, the sooner we either lose and get to restart once more, or we get a sick comeback and manage to win the game. So I'm going to get to the edge of the screen on the left, and then I'm going to come back, double back, and start the boss fight. All the while trying to kill at the same time. So it looks like we're at the end, which is what I thought. So let's see if we can just get through all of these other enemies. It'd be nice to finish these off before we spawn the boss, just because they can be a pain in the arse. But we just do so little damage to them, I think. I don't know about this. We might just have to buy some of these rubbisher upgrades. Let's just take this. I don't know what it actually is. Get additional use of your secondary skill. I assume my secondary skill is going to be the wall. In which case, that's pretty strong, actually. That's pretty strong. We just need to be able to clear out some things. Unfortunately, they do not share a cooldown, so you'd have to wait 10 seconds, but you basically store 2 stacks. And as soon as I say that, we lose. Okay, so this will be, hopefully, a good run. You know, if this one doesn't go well, I'm probably just going to cut the video and just start again fresh later on. But I feel like we should do it. Like my run that I played earlier, you have to believe me, it did go really well. So I'm hopeful that it's just a case of well, I think that one we were just a bit unlucky. As soon as we didn't get the upgrade from the elites, we were sort of screwed, to be honest. But otherwise, I think this is quite good, actually. Oh, and we've got a yellow. It decreases skill cooldown. So, you know, yellow I'm assuming is better than blue. I haven't actually seen one of these before. And I'm really happy about that, because maybe we can just go for this very quickly. I'm just going to basically just pull all the way to the right-hand side of the screen, see if there are any easy things to pick up there, and then we can move on. So I might as well keep remembering, especially the R. There's no reason not to use your 4th move, because you don't even have to be facing the right direction. You just literally have to fire it out and it will find the enemies. And then I can just turn around and occasionally Q, or do any sorts of other attacks. Like so. Oh, that's one way to take a lot of damage when you don't need to. I wonder if that our 4th move, is actually really good against those enemies, because it can sort of hit them from behind. I'm not sure. But for now, we are getting to the end. I'm really excited for seeing this yellow in action against the boss, because I feel like we should hopefully just be able to go really, really fast and kill him. And so I can show you at least a bit more of the game, which will be good. Let's just get to the edge of the screen first. From what I could see, is there is enemy variety as you get to the new levels, but you still keep the enemies that we see now. So basically, it will just increase the number of different types. So let's put this to the test. How strong are we with these upgraded timers? Oh, that was definitely facing the wrong way. I'm taking a little bit more damage than I should, really. But I definitely am noticing the cooldown change. I think I just need to be a bit better at using my dodge. That's the main thing that this is telling me. Oh, no, I just jumped right into that. I'm on 8 health. This is not looking great. But, okay, so I think that's another yellow. Oh, Jesus. We don't want to die here. I'm just trying to regen, trying to dodge. So if I'm a bit quiet now, it's because I'm just trying to focus. Death comes in a bottle. I wonder if there's a way to get help. Maybe we'll try using that thing that cost 135 gems. Not gems, dust that I thought maybe gives a gem. Because if it doesn't, it probably gives health. Though we are passively regenerating reasonably well at the moment. So we track back to the boss. So here's the boss. And I'm pretty sure just to the left was the thing that I was on about that gives us some heat. Well, potential healing or a gem. But if it's a gem, we still probably want it for the shop that we're going to have afterwards. Please don't say I'm going insane and getting confused with the previous run. I'm sure there was someone over here. Just a lot further away than I thought. I don't see it. I'm pretty sure this was near the end. Maybe not then. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just have to fight. We've leveled up, it seems, because I'm on full health and I just missed that. So this should be the perfect time to fight. Actually, probably could have noticed that earlier. It saved us a lot of travel time, because obviously we have a countdown in the top of the screen on the right. So it does get harder and harder as that goes up, because more mutations are likely to spawn on the enemies. But for now, I'm ready to absolutely, finally on video, destroy this boss, because we need to see this guy go down. Right, get ready. Fire that in the air in time. Oh, perfect timing. Get up here. And basically, I'm just going to stay away from him, try and use my enter or my first move where possible, but really just think about spamming my Q and my R. That's really the best way. And look how fast he's going down in comparison to when we played this before. And I just saw that giant yellow comet asteroid. That must be our star in the bottom that we got. And as you can see, this guy does not stand any chance. And we even got a new unlock. Kill the King of the Beastman before the boss altar is fully charged. So we're so strong, we got an achievement. That's what I like to hear. So, I don't know what that means by fully charged. So when I last killed the boss, I had an option of 2 items to pick up. I don't see them here. So I think what it means is, even if you kill the boss in time, you've got to survive a set amount of time before you can go through to the portal. Which isn't a problem on my end. I'll just wait around. I'm going to just keep all of this money, because I don't see the need to spend it. Like, we're really strong at the moment, and I'd rather have a better selection of the shop that we're going to have after this. So, if we wait here, both of these, like, blue fires should change into items that we can choose. I don't think they cost any money. Yeah, so I'm going to take the blue, because blue is better, is my view. And then we've got a chance to ignite on hit, and then we'll leave. This is where there's the creepy, sort of death-like sales. So, straight away, I see that we can buy a yellow for 2 Azul stones, and a purple for 1. So I thought purples, and these Azul items that are better than the yellows, or at least you need to have one to sort of win the game. But I'm not 100% sure on that. And what I can see is we don't have enough Azul dust for this, because it costs 500. But we have enough for this. So I hope this isn't just a waste of money, but I'm going to buy it. And yes, it was indeed a stone. So now we have 1 stone. So we can either use it on this to cleanse the world, and I assume that means get rid of all the mutations that are active, or we can buy an Azul item. I'm definitely going to buy this Azul item. Press E to equip Brass Crown Tier 1. Chance on using a skill to reset all skill cooldowns. So basically, we're building a, throw as many attacks into the wind, blast the enemy as fast as possible with all of our different spells, which I'm very happy to see. So for now, let's just see how much we can pick up before we start the boss. And to be honest, I'm actually thinking, I'll pray, we got lacerating. I'm actually thinking about going straight into the boss. We probably should do some more exploring, but why not fight the boss if we think we're so strong at the moment? And this boss is basically death, is the best way I can think of it. They shoot like beams of spikes from the air, and then also occasionally shoot them sort of in a direction. So basically, I've really doesn't said basically quite too many times, but we're just trying to keep our distance, try and dodge these spells in exactly the opposite way than I just managed, and wait for our cooldowns to come on. I don't know how much we want to try using our enter, like our first move, unless we're at a distance like this, because we don't want to take unnecessary damage, and that's the sort of dodging I would want to see. It's unfortunate that when you use your 4th move, you do have to stand still. We are reaching the end of the level. Let's get some dodges in. Perfect. Just keep spamming our spells. I'm hoping to see that reset come into play. I think I'm going to just chunk through. He does use his scythe if you get near him, but I just generally don't. I try and stay as far away as possible where I can. Oh, I nearly just jumped into that. That would be ideal. What I generally think is you need to prioritise overall dodging over casting spells. I know you really want to just kill the enemy as fast as possible, and there is benefits to that as well. But I think just staying alive trumps all of that. Now, he's taking damage slowly. It's a bit harder than I thought it was going to be. I mean, maybe this is what happens when you try and fight the boss as soon as you enter the area. But it's still looking like it's going to be a win, which is the main thing I care about. Might as well open this while we're here. Dodge those. I'm taking a little bit more damage than I should here. Can't die at that final hard boss go. And here we go. I think he's going to go down here as we keep firing. Oh, I didn't press the right button there, but it didn't end up mattering. I thought I was going to be stuck, frozen in place. And here we go. Here he goes down. Perfect. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, and we leveled up during that as well, so we didn't have to worry about dying. So the things to our left, as you can see, this sort of like Shade or Wraith or Ring Wraith is the new enemy of this area. So I'm going to collect the blue. As I said, blue is always better, and we get a double jump here. And I'm just going to go to the right because we didn't do that before and see if there's anything on offer. Like at least some chests, they're just free power-ups really. And I wonder if we can do this, even though we fought the boss. It doesn't look like we can. All the shops are gone as well. So maybe it's basically saying, once you've beaten the boss, just leave. There's no point in wasting time. You're going to get mutations. But I can't help explore. You know, the way I see it, the chests are the free items, so you might as well pick them up as soon as you can. So, any luck? We must be reaching the end of the stage. It'd be a shame to have walked all this distance just to find no chests, and it looks like we have. Okay, at least we've got the double jump. I don't know if that really makes us go faster, but it makes us go higher. And who wouldn't want to go higher in a game like this? I think I said in the previous episode, it would be nice if there was some verticality in this game. Like some, I mean, obviously you can jump, which is verticality, but being able to go onto platforms that are higher up and that sort of thing. Because it does feel like it's like run all the way to one side of the screen, then run all the way to the other side of the screen. Which, you know, is interesting. You find some cool stuff on the way, but I'd like to break it up by being able to sort of jump over the enemies a bit more or things like that. Right, so we got a lot of dust actually. So the argument's going to be, do we want to actually reset the mutations, which I've never done before, or cleanse the world, I should say. I assume it resets mutations. Or do we want to try and pick up something else? So the one thing it seemed very clear on is you can't get more than one Azul stone. Oh, sorry, not Azul stone, Azul item. So we could calm the world. So I guess it's you either pay 500 to calm the world, or you pay one Azul stone to calm the world. For now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to purchase this stone and use it to press E to sacrifice Azul stone. So I think this is what we do. So we've leveled up our crown, and what you can see is now tier 2. 20% chance on a skill cooldown to reset all skill cooldowns and nuisance. And then I guess we'll just get a passive upgrade. I'll keep 190 in reserve because why not is I guess the simple option. And we might want to buy something as soon as we get into the 3rd level. So the 3rd level tends to be this icy, snowy level, and I died pretty quickly when I got here last time, so this is probably going to be my best run, to be absolutely honest. And I see we've got more of this chance to... I was going to buy that, but obviously everything costs more and more money as you get to the later stages. So for now, let's just keep exploring. And this is a new enemy. I've not seen this enemy before. It seems to be... It's basically me if I was evil. You know, attack with range, spellcaster, that sort of stuff. You know, I feel like we're doing okay. This time I'm not rushing to kill the boss. I'm gonna find the stuff that we can find first. Just shoot this. Yeah, all of our cooldowns are very low. It's a shame it'd be, well, maybe this happens in the background, I don't know. If our star in a bottle was on a cooldown, it'd be interesting to know, because then we could potentially be increasing the speed in which we get that back up as well. And it does seem like sometimes they're firing in clumps. So, do we want to buy this? I think for now, we're just going to save. I don't feel like we're in huge danger, but I haven't seen the boss of this level yet, so I might just immediately regret my words as soon as we summon it. Because it just feels like we've got poisonous now. That's going to be annoying, because I feel like we don't have any passive health regen, apart from the starting health regen that you get. So, it's going to be difficult if we're going to be ticking down, because I think the way it normally works is if you haven't taken damage for a set period of time, you just start regenerating. So, is this the... Oh, I don't know what that is. It might just be the upgrade again. It looks a bit similar to the thing that we had. Oh, just as I said, we don't have any health regen. We've got health regen of +2 per second. So that's going to be really good for us, I think. Oh, I can almost instantly shift now with all these cooldown reductions, which is very nice indeed. So here's the boss, and it's right at the end. So I guess we're just going to launch it, shoot them things out, and see what... Oh! It's like a Yeti man. He's a lot smaller than I was expecting. I was expecting something like huge, but he is a spellcaster, which is going to be annoying. There's a lot of enemies. I'm just going to try and push through them all. Does that mean he's spawning in or something? I don't know. Maybe he's just making I was going to say, yeah, a snowstorm or a hailstorm. I can't really see him now. I'm just trying to clear the way, but I don't know if it's really... I guess I just constantly spam my enter until I refresh my other spells. That might be the trick. I wonder if he summoned that. I don't know if you just saw that, but there was this orb. And it's got a lot of health. Ooh, and it also shoots some sort of laser beam. So I'm just trying to dodge. Sorry if I'm not talking as much as I really shouldn't be. He's obviously very slow moving, which I'm not complaining about, because I just see him jump in. But he has got quite a bit of range on him, doesn't he? This might be a slower fight, to be honest. Just trying to refresh as much as possible. I think because it's a chance on hit, I'll just double check that. On skill cooldown starting, so maybe not on hit. Was there other one on hit? No. So there's nothing else that's on hit. I was thinking it seems like sometimes as soon as we cast our R, we just suddenly get it back. So let's see if we try and stay a bit closer to hit. Maybe that. Oh dear. Well, I think that's probably going to end the video. Or at least let's go to the menu, see if we've unlocked a new character. Doesn't look like we have. Unlock 59 of the characters. No. Let's see if we can do one quick run with the Wayfarer. This video will be longer than normal if we do really well. But the games tend to last, you know. Well, at least when I play the games, it's like 5 to 10 minutes really. And we're only 20 minutes into the video, so we've got time. So let's try and play with with this character and see if I can get used to the fact that we've got that short range attack, because that's what's really getting to me. Or at least it's what made me feel like I understood the character that we just played, is because I didn't have to constantly worry about basically casting at close range. So I'm probably taking a load of damage when I'm hitting in close range without even realising it. The one thing I have noticed, it looks like the Wanderer is a bit faster than the other character, which is quite nice to see. Let's see, and we get a buff off the god. That means things are already starting to go well. And we've got a lot of health regen, which might be good, because if I take a lot of dumb damage with this character, it makes sense to have something that will at least prevent me from, or at least being able to passively heal up. And I know he does have a health potion on him, but still, it's going to be quite interesting. Let's clear some of these, and I think we're going to go straight in with the... What is this? Press E to offer to the red lady. So I saw one of these before, but I don't really know what it did. Like, this was on the run that I was doing off-cam. It did give me an achievement, though, when I used it, so it's probably used for unlocking things. Okay, let's kill this guy, and then let's start getting ready. And so these are going to explode into some sort of, like, mucus every time we get hit. I think we just have to, like, oh, I was about to say just go crazy, and then go crazy we did and instantly died. Okay, one more restart, and we've got an Azul stone straight away, so this is probably means it's a good run, or hopefully will be a good run. We just need 135 dust. I'm not going to forget that this time, and then we should be able to get that. So I think pick that up, then fight the boss, and see how we go. Let's see. Do we ever want to stay still? This is what I'm trying to work out with this character. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to offer to the red lady. Okay, so we're offering to the red lady halves your health. No wonder I died so quickly earlier. I assume it gives you an attack buff or something similar. I'd be annoyed if I just did that and wasted all my health for no reason. I mean, it might be as well that it's like you have a chance of losing your health, or you have a chance to get a good upgrade, which I would understand, but at the moment I have no idea, to be perfectly honest. Oh, these things are my least favourite enemy, at least on the first area. Because at least these get quite close to you as a melee character, so you can try and hit them. Okay, let's keep going. We need 135, remember, and these little things will give us... I don't know if they always give 13, but it looked like they were giving about 13 each time there. And we're nearly dead. I hope the boss isn't on this end, because I don't want to have to, like, go all the way down one way and then go all the way to the back. It would just be a bit of a pain. Let's pray to the god. Oh, star in the bottom. Maybe this is the blessed run, as I said. This will be potentially... Oh, we have a choice of 2 of these Azul dust items. Now, to be honest, I don't know the difference between them at all, so I'm not going to know which one's better than the other. I'm probably going to take this one purely because it's closer. You could argue that maybe a mask is a bit more likely to be useful for a melee character. I don't know where I've come to that just thought, but it seems to make sense to me. I don't know, it's maybe like armor or protection. Right, 141, so start the boss fight. Oh, I just realised I have to pick this up beforehand. Equip right shoot. Ignite all foes with your light radius on critical hits. Do we have natural critical hits? I hope so, otherwise this is a useless item for us. But you live and learn, I guess. Right, let's see. I'm going to try and focus here so we don't just immediately bite the dust. And just try and use our range attack a bit more. Well, I haven't seen any giant igniting, so maybe we just don't have any crit. Which would be a big shame to have spent all that money for no reason. And then let's jump over here, try and get some shots. I guess we probably also need to strategically look at our experience meter, because obviously if we know we're suddenly going to get a bunch of health from leveling up, we can probably go in for a bit more attacks. Oh, that was very close. I think I was actually on 0 health for a second there. Thankfully didn't die. Not sure why, to be honest. So actually, I just realised this light radius is obviously... You can see around me I've got a very small circle, so that must be the light radius, as well as the thing that's hovering above my head. We're really not doing any damage to this guy, I'll be honest. Can we offer ourselves the red lady again? I'm not saying that would be a strategically good one, but I just wondering if it's possible. Oh, I thought I was going to use the level up there. I don't know if it worked as planned, but I did at least survive. May have taken some damage. There's so many of these little bumblebees. Green, horrible little bumblebees. We need to kill them if we can at all. We have nothing that pierces. Nothing that I can see at least that pierces. Oh, there we go. That was a perfect hit. That's what we want to see. Maybe we're not so dead after all. It does seem a lot more of a slog with this character than the other one. So I recommend if you're starting out, just try and unlock the second character as soon as possible. I don't know if it just spawns from... If you spawn the boss, I don't know if that's what gives you the upgrade, because I honestly have no idea. But if it is, I just recommend you try and do a run, open this up as soon as possible, and then start playing as the other characters. It seems a lot easier to play as. And I think you just saw there a little torch icon over my character, so I think that Azul item just took into effect. Unfortunately, nothing was near me, so we didn't really get to see the benefit. I think we've got this. We're not taking any dumb damage. But I guess that could change very easily. Actually, I say haven't taken any dumb damage. We somehow are on 65 health. So let's chug our health potion. Let's see if we can kill this guy. There we go. I think this should hopefully be where we kill him. Slice in for the kill. Easy, that's what we want. And now we have to head all the way back to the teleporter in order to go to the next spot, the next shop. Now, because we already have this Azul item, I don't really know what we're going to get at the shop. I guess I don't really know. You know, I can pretend to know what I'm doing in this game, but really, I don't have much of a clue. So if you played this, if you've seen the what is and decided, oh, I really like this game, I'll pick it up, Aussie. Well, let me know. If you've played a lot, you understand a lot more than me. You can tell me how much of a bad gamer I am and what improvements I could do in order to do better in this game, basically. It is a bit of a trek, isn't it, to get back there? But yeah, I wonder if there's a way. What I might do is, unfortunately, both of these are level 1s. So I remember this one is movement speed, so I'll get that. And I don't remember seeing a red portal before. I don't know if this has something to do with the Red Lady, like because we put the blood to the red. There you go, Temple of the Red Lady. So we can. It says press E to purchase there. Accept reward. Press E to purchase. Well, I guess let's open this. Another star in the bottom. Okay, so that should be really good. And then purchase. I guess this is max health. Oh no, it's just stones. We just got 2 Azul stones. So that's really good. Now, I don't know if we're going to be let into the shop now. In which case, it is good, but at what cost? Because you don't get to spend that hard-earned cash straight away. Oh, I thought my game had just crashed then. I don't know if you saw what I saw on my screen, but we did chunk a little bit. I'm not sure what caused that. For now, we're getting quite a few upgrades, which is nice. I'm probably going to use this bonus screen before everything spawns in. Don't know why it didn't immediately start though. And seems to be going okay. Just need to always be moving. Always be schmoving is the logic that I'm going to use for this game. And I think that must have been our passive, our like Azul item, because they suddenly were there and then they were not there, and it was not because I was hitting them, that's for sure. Right, so this is where the boss is going to be. I'm thinking we should probably try and buy something. You know, we've got a decent amount of money. We've got the stones as well. If we find something that we can use them. Or we just try and fight the boss as soon as possible so that we can get to the shop. Okay. Boom, that was really good. Oh, I must remember to collect these things and get some more health. Okay, so there's another stone. We could just go hard on getting the stones. I'm actually thinking about doing that. So, I mean, I probably shouldn't speak too soon. I probably should try and actually beat the boss first. We can calm the world as well. And this is the upgrade we've already seen before. Okay, so I'm starting to understand the language of the game, should we say, and what to do at what time. Or at least I pretend that I do. At least I'm starting to recognise what some of the items are and things like that. So, let's move to the left. I think we're just going to start the boss, to be absolutely honest with you. Or maybe we'll pick this up first, because we're not using the money. 3 Azul stones is a lot, so we should be able to get a lot of upgrades if we survive this boss. The only thing I'm worried about is I feel like it was nice fighting the boss at distance. I feel like fighting it close. I feel like I think that about every single boss in this game, to be absolutely honest. So, let's keep walking. Let's keep walking. And let's start the boss. Right, where are you? Where are you, Death? Oh, that was... You see that? Half... No, maybe not half. Over a quarter of its health just gone like that. That's really good. Get even some melee hits in there. Well, if we can get that burst from the sky again really quickly, then maybe this will be a lot easier than I thought. Get some dodges. Maybe the one just faster, just because then it lets you dodge if you're actually paying attention, which is something I'm not always the best at. But this is looking really promising. Shouldn't speak too soon. Oh, and there we go. Kill the Gravelord before the boss altar is fully charged. So that's similar to what we had earlier on in one of our runs. It's lost. Don't know what we unlock. I guess it's a passive item that we can buy or maybe find in the world now. But either way, I'm very happy. And we just kill these last few enemies, and then we'll go to the next level. Maybe we'll actually have a chance to beat the Yeti monster here. Once we've killed these and gone to the shop. I hope the Red Lady doesn't pop back again. It's like, I'm just going to keep giving you these things to buy things, but not the ability to actually spend the money. So I think it's obvious that we take the cooldown reduction. Anything yellow is an immediate pick for me, and then let's leave. Hello, there we go. What do we have here? So we can get another star in the bottle. It costs 2 Azul stones. Or we have this, which I don't know. To be honest, I don't know if our Azul item is actually any good, the one that we have at the moment. Do we really want to spend 1 to upgrade it, though? That's the question. Or similarly, do we want to spend 1 on getting this new one? Just thinking what we have here. Increases the stacks of bleed and burn applied. I think what we're going to do is we're going to purchase the new stone here. And then we're going to upgrade our crit one. Now, someone's probably going to scream at the screen, basically going, you actually already don't have any crit? I'm just seeing if it says anything here. Ignites all foes within your light radius on critical hits. Critical hits? Anything about critical hits? Bleed, max health, resistance, star in the bottle, we know that one. I don't think any of these are crit, which is really annoying. Well, damage to enemies within 20 meters, that's useful. And stack of bleed. Yeah, so I don't know if we have any crit. Let's purchase this on the off chance it is crit. Health regeneration, I mean, it's still not bad. And then I guess we'll move on. Yeah, I think we'll move on. Okay, let's see if we can beat the Yeti on our second try. Ooh, I like that. Gets a chance to ignite. Basically, if we see anything that's crit, immediately tell me, and I will... Well, I guess you're not going to be able to tell me. You might be able to tell me in the comment section. But I will strive to see it and then immediately buy it, because I think that's what's really going to let us pog up. At least we're getting a lot of status effects on it. So this, I can't remember what this does. Is there a way to hover over it and see? Nope, doesn't look like it, so I'm going to leave it, and then we're at the end. 1,092, that's a lot of money. Just took a lot of damage there as well. For very little reason. Could have just charged through them. I think the other thing as well that's good about the second character is you have the ability to fire without aiming. Like all of this guy's moves, you do have to aim, at least to some degree, which makes it a lot harder, I should say. To oh, what is this yellow? I've got a yellow circle on my head. Don't know what that means. I think I had it on the previous run as well. I'm remembering, or maybe that was the run where I said I got to this stage and died before I started this run. But I don't know. Right, kill this guy, or at least set him to bleed. Now, do we start the boss straight away? Let's start it. Worst comes to worst, it'll be the end of the run. We're already over 30 minutes, so it's a bit of a longer run than I would want to do. And maybe we won't get as many lucky breaks as we did last time with the... What's it even called? Okay, we can't jump up there. What was it called? I'm forgetting now. The Starry Night or whatever it is. Because we really want that to hit it and do all the work for us. That's my general view. Oh, I took a lot of damage there. Oh, I'm on 3 health. I'm dead. Okay, well, that's going to be it for this game. Let me know if you want to watch any more of it. We might see it come to the channel once or twice more. We'll have to wait and see. But please give a like, drop a comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this. And we will catch you next episode. I just realised we have unlocked these two, so we'll find out what they are, hopefully, if we play in the future. Oh, it does say on pop-up. Keep meaning to close this game, and it keeps me staying for more. So we got Bloodletter, increases lifesteal on hit. And then we've got the Haunted Lantern on hit, 10% chance to fire a Seeking Spirit Bolt. So very interesting, and we might see it next time. Anyway, thanks for watching.